Going on YouTube? It's your boy K2. And y'all know it's preseason week 1. Feel me? And I want to get my week 1 predictions on, who all gonna win, this week 1. Cause as y'all know, I'm a sports gambling guru. I know, yeah. So number 1, it's gonna be the Ravens and the Colts. I got the Colts. Feel me? Me personally, I got the Colts. I think the Colts got a nice little, young squad coming up, and I got the Colts in this game. Feel me? The Bengals and the Eagles. I got the Eagles. That Georgia defense. They all on the Eagles team now. So, they're gonna take over that game. So the Raiders and the Seahawks. This gonna be Ashton GT versus Jalen Miro if the NFL play their cards right. And I'm going with the Seahawks. Feel me? I got the Seahawks. I got Seattle this game. I think Jalen Miro takes over. That 4-3 speed. Yeah, what's there? The Browns and the Panthers. I got Carolina. I think Shadir is gonna show out, but that's the only person who is gonna show out. I think Christian Jenkins, he's gone. He pulled a Kareem Hunt. Feel me? And now he probably won't even be able to play in the league no more. So, but they do have that running back from Tennessee, Dylan Sampson. He nice. They also have the tight end from Bowling Green. They say he was one of the most skilled tight ends, feel me, they've seen in a minute. So if he plays, the Cleveland, and they drafted that bust from Michigan. I don't know why they wasted a draft pick. They really wasted a draft pick just to prove a point. Like, Shadur was supposed to be a top 5 draft pick. He was supposed to go top 5 and be, having magazines and commercials and endorsements and all that type of stuff. That was supposed to be the story, and this was supposed to be a way more hyped up game than it is right now. But they drafted Mason Graham from Michigan, and that's who's probably not even going to be playing. They better play him. He better play the whole 4 quarters. Mason Graham, you bet. This is the NFL. Like, these players be so privileged. Why are you so privileged in the NFL? The NFL is where you try the hardest. You done did all that work. This is where you show out now. This is where you put in that work. Feel me? Mason Graham needs to play all 4 quarters. He's a defensive tackle. He's gonna be up there with Myles Garrett. And Myles Garrett was just finna leave because he didn't have no help. They drafted him top 5, so he has to be top 5 product. Or I'm gonna be the owner of Cleveland. So next, we have the Lions and the Falcons. Feel me? I got Atlanta. I think Michael Penix Jr. I think he's gonna be, feel me? He gonna show out this game. They might not let him play the whole preseason. Week. They might let him play probably first half or something like that. I think he needs to play a whole game because he only played 5 games last season. So he still, has to get a feel for the game. He still has to play these, These should be just 4 games where he just ball out because he's in the NFL. So, next we have the Redskins versus the Patriots. I got New England only because it's a difference between a good quarterback and a quarterback who needs to show himself that he's real good. Because players like Jaden Daniels and Bo Nix don't have to play in a preseason game. They've already solidified to the franchise. It's Drake May who hasn't shown anything yet, but yet gets drafted all these receivers, these good receivers, get Stephon Diggs, get the Ohio State running back, gets all these weapons, and he still has to show himself out in this preseason game or it's going to be red flags. He has to ball out this preseason game or it's going to be red flags. Drake May. All the pressure is on Drake May this week 1. and he has the ball out. So I have the Patriots because, yeah. Next is going to be the Giants versus the Bills, and I'm going with New York. Yeah, the Giants and the Bills. I got the Giants. For me, it's going to be Jackson Dart throwing to Malik Neighbors with, Skatebo running the ball. They got Abdul Carter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got New York. You know what I'm saying? The Bills, they don't really have a backup quarterback. Josh Allen is that team. So, I got New York. Texans versus the Vikings. I'm gonna go with Houston this game. You know what I'm saying? Because last year, JJ McCarthy did light the preseason up, which I believe he could light the preseason up this season. But that Texans defense, you know what I'm saying? DeMeco Ryans, he's a genius. And the same way the Texans will beat the Minnesota Vikings in a regular season game, they will beat them in a preseason game. So I'm gonna go with Houston for this one. You feel me? It's DeMeco Ryans. That's Mike Tomlin Jr. You feel me? Steelers versus the Jaguars. You know what I'm saying? This Travis Hunter first game, so you know what I'm saying. He's gonna ball out. So yeah, I got Jacksonville. The Steelers, they have Caleb Johnson and the quarterback from Ohio State, and I think the quarterback from Ohio State might ball out though, because I wasn't a believer, but he won a national championship. You know what I'm saying? He turned up in the playoffs, so I got my eye on bro. I forgot his name though. The Cowboys versus the Rams. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. That's actually a terrible game. Because if Stetson Bennett plays, I have Los Angeles. But if he doesn't play, I have the Cowboys. Yeah, I have the Cowboys because Joe Milton gonna be playing. Yeah, so I got Cowboys that game. Titans versus the Bucks. I'm going with the Titans. You know what I'm saying? I think they might let Cam Ward play the whole game, or they might let him play the half. So, you know what I'm saying? That first half, the Titans probably gonna win that first half, but the second half, I don't know. But I got the Titans winning this game all around. Jets versus the Packers. I'm going with the Packers. You know what I'm saying? The Packers always been a good preseason team. They've always had players that's you know what I'm saying, rookies or second, third year vets that are good players. Look at Jordan Love. Feel me? Look who his weapons are. He don't have the best weapons, but he has 4 receivers who he's made. They all capable of having 1,000 yards because, you know what I'm saying, that's just how the Packers developed that team. So, you know what I'm saying, the Packers are a great organization. So, for me, I got the Packers this game. The Chiefs versus the Cardinals. I'm going to go with the Cards because, the Cards got Marvin Harrison Jr. and they got Will Johnson. So, you know what I'm saying, can't go wrong with that. And the running back, Trey Benson. You know what I'm saying? So I got the Cards. Broncos versus 49ers. I'm gonna go with the Broncos, mainly because I don't really, you know what I'm saying, the 49ers, they don't really strike me as a team with a good depth. Nah. Next, the Dolphins versus the Bears. I'm gonna go with the Bears. Caleb Williams. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go with Caleb. If he plays the whole game or a half, I'll go with Caleb. Feel me? I think he shows out with Luther Burden and, you know what I'm saying, that team. So, yeah. Next and last is the Saints versus the Chargers. And I will go Chargers. You know what I'm saying? Because Trey Lance is a way better quarterback than Spencer Rattler and Tyler Rudolph. whatever his name is. We out.